this is the 9th year that they've done this cow pie challenge, and today they had something that they have never seen before. They brought those 2 cows out. They bring them out kind of in this corner over here, and when the first cow came out, it was fine, but the second cow came running out of that trailer. They ended up trampling the poor young lady who was leading those cows out. So I actually spoke to a couple of other neighbors. One man who lives across the street said that he worked here with both of the victims, and all he can say to describe it is that it is tragic. Yeah, you guys, I'm back here in my happy place in the food court, and here I've got some onion rings. I met a family today who serves up their food with a particular sass. Dave from Elite Restoration told me that he wouldn't be surprised if the city started requiring businesses to put posts up along the sidewalk there to keep cars from being able to get close enough to hit the building. I decided while I was out filming to take her up on that challenge, and I filled up my entire 5-gallon bucket on some public lands. It took only a matter of minutes. The winning flavor from the competition becomes the featured flavor for August, and they get a spot right here in the Cloverleaf Creamery ice cream fridge. After an entire day and night of jumping and climbing, Miles Dasher broke the record for the most base jumps in 24 hours.
You're my hero!
Climbing out of the canyon for the 62nd time, Miles was greeted by fans, still smiling after it all. Something his friends tell me they love about him.
He's super fun, he's high energy, he's like crazy over the top.
Miles thanked his crew of almost 30 who did everything from packing chutes to driving boats.
I had this great team of packers and hikers.
He also thanked the people of Twin Falls who came to cheer him on.
I'd like to thank everybody who came out and high-fived me tonight and kept me going.
After finishing more than an hour ahead of schedule, he decided to do one more to round off his record at 63 official jumps in 24 hours.
You have to hike up for it to count.
And when he finished his last official jump, he climbed on the bridge one more time to jump in the water for a refreshing swim.
I'm just going to have fun and
have a good time.
Land in the river because it's nice and cool.
I was on the boat and got to see firsthand how much he loves and appreciates his crew.
Nick, all right, thank you, buddy. For sure, and that's pretty much how this whole sport works, you know. It's kind of a brotherhood.
And loves what he does.
Yeah, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Work it over and over.
Jessica Miner spent Saturday morning surrounded by women and guns.
Guns tend to be a male-dominated industry.
That's why when Miner became a certified instructor for the National Rifle Association, she decided to open women-only courses.
I know how they feel. I know that they're nervous. I've been there.
Living in a state with high gun ownership, Miner told me these women often encounter these weapons in their daily lives.
This is a really great course to teach women how to unload guns and how to make them safe in their home.
In the home firearm safety course, women learned how to safely handle, unload, store, and clean 9 types of firearms. They even let me give it a go.
Down, okay, slam it up, back, good. Very, very few women are highly experienced with all different types of actions, and so this class is nice because I can't see in it.
Most of the women in the class told me the chance to learn surrounded by their peers put them at ease in an otherwise stressful situation.
Most of the time, if there's a bunch of guys, I think you're more likely maybe not to ask the question because you don't want them to think that you're ignorant.
Miner said she was surprised by the popularity of the course.
There's a big need here that I was unaware of. A lot of women want to learn about firearms, and a lot of women want to do more to educate themselves.
Her first 3 classes have already filled, but she said she will continue opening classes as long as the interest is there.
We just want to make sure that these gals feel safe and feel confident in handling the guns that they'll most likely encounter in their everyday lives at home.
Emily Duke, KMVT News.
Are you still hungry?
Like most new moms, Christine Walker wants what's best for her son.
Good job, baby.
This is my first child, and I spent a lot of time researching different things that I wanted to do.
And from the very beginning,
I knew that breastfeeding was something that was going to be really important to me.
But the process wasn't quite what Walker had hoped.
You don't have that picturesque moment of you holding your child and him looking into your eyes because you're kind of fighting to make it happen successfully.
She told me it was easy to get discouraged.
I wasn't prepared for all the difficulties I was going to face in that. And I feel that it's very easy to give up in those first 2 months.
And the nurses and specialists at South Central Public Health said she's not alone.
There are some women who have complications and issues,
which is why they have resources readily available for new and expecting moms.
We offer support and encouragement, education. We do a lot of hands-on if women are having problems with babies latching, any kind of questions they might have.
They told me there are a lot of reasons it's worth the struggle.
There are 1,500 different nutrients in breast milk that can't be duplicated.
1,500 nutrients made by mom just for baby.
Your breast milk is specifically designed for your baby.
Which is one of the reasons Walker told me if women want to breastfeed
and you feel that it's something that is right for your child, just don't give up.
Emily Duke, KMVT News.
You guys have a lot of delicious food out here. What is the best part about being at the fair for you guys?
Family.
So it's your family that's running the booth, right?
Right. My husband started when he was a baby. He's 29 years old. We've been doing it for 29 years, and now our baby is in the same pack and play that he was in. So makes it fun.
Awesome. So lots of great family tradition and delicious looking food. And I'll have more information on their booth and some other booths later, but we'll toss it back to you now, Eleni. So if you bought a square, you're waiting for these cows to show up, what's the anxiety level like?
Well, my heart's racing right now. I'm not sure about yours, but maybe just because I'm that way. But it's a lot of fun. It's really just going to a good cause, and it's a great community event. It's probably one of the biggest ball games these kids are ever going to have, with so many people watching. So the football game's a big deal, the pep rally, the cow pipe, it's all coming together.
Fantastic. Well, we will be back later at 6 once they've released these cows out onto the field, but for now, we're live at Canyon Ridge High School. I'm Emily Duke, KMVT News. You've got Tiny from Twin Falls Animal Shelter. First of all, he's a mummy.
He's a mummy.
So
he's getting into Halloween.
He's really feeling it. You know, he's feeling the Halloween spirit.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about Tiny.
So Tiny is a 14-year-old Chihuahua, or 14 years young.
14 years young.